Hey, hello everyone. What is good? Hope you've all had a great week. Welcome to your Sam Mobile Weekly Roundup live show. I am your host for today, Ben, and we will pretty much be running you through the hottest topics on Sam Mobile for the week and everything that is meant to be in the world of Samsung Mobile. Hope you're all safe during this time, wherever you are in the world, wherever you tuned in, whether it's the morning, afternoon, evening, or the nighttime. Thank you for tuning in. It should be a fun show. We've not done a live show in a while. You'll probably seen the weekly roundup videos that we post on Saturdays, where we pretty much round up 3 or 4 topics of the hottest news in the world of Samsung that have been happening on SamMobile.com, which we definitely recommend. We're reconnected. Apologies, slight connection issues. As is always the case when you go live, you can never predict what will go right or what will go wrong, but we should be tuned in. Any feedback from you as our audience, definitely just let us know if the audio and the video is coming in through clear. If it's not, let us know in the comment section below so we can improve that for you. But hopefully the feed should be coming in nice and clear. And as the title goes, we have some predictions on the S22 Ultra camera upgrades. Big or not, we're going to get into the article and pretty much give our opinions on that as well. Samsung have now officially lifted the lid of the Galaxy A52s, which is great to see. The A52 is a device that I have been personally using here. I'm based in the UK. Some of the team are also based in Amsterdam, and we're scattered globally. So, of course, we are everywhere and anywhere. We are watching everything that's happening in the world of Samsung. So they've lifted the lid on the A52s, which is great to see. And we're gonna go through the rundown and see how that will be in a case. Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now, people are gonna get onto me, man. I'm based in the UK, so it's gonna be Z for me. So I will apologize, but really, I'm not sorry for calling it Z. So let's just say that and let's just be done with it. Z Fold 3, nah. We've got our thoughts and our wish list on the Z Fold 4, which we're going to run down and see what we are expecting. Again, I've been a Fold 2 user since launch, and I'm still contemplating whether I should do my carrier upgrade and pay my upgrade fee and get the Fold 3. Because the Flip 3 is really the one that caught my eye. So if you watched our commentary video on it, did it in a nice cinematic aspect ratio to really fit your smartphones well, definitely go check that out. But we will be talking about the things that we expect to see on the Galaxy Z Fold 4 to really push the 4th generation into its own as the time goes, which we're really excited to see. And also, confirmation that Samsung will no longer be putting ads in their apps this year going forward, which is nothing but good news, right? You're spending money on these devices outright. They're meant to be yours with the support of the OEM. Seeing ads, especially on these ultra premium devices, especially can be jarring. Although I've never experienced it as such, but it's something that is well known and around the block. Let's go into the chat and see who's in the chat and say hi to some lovely people and pretty much engage. Now, you are getting a solo show for me today, but we are hoping that as things go on and time permits, we should hopefully be getting some of the writers on here as well. They do amazing work, and it's great to get their insight. They do a lot of the research and pretty much put the articles out there. So it'd be great to have a rebuttal with them and a conversation with them to engage on what's been happening in the world of Samsung on SamMobile.com, on SamMobile TV. We've got Khalid is the best, or Kilad is the best. Apologies if I butcher your name. Hello, hi. Said hi to everyone. Pavan, hi, hello. Amjit, hi there. Hello, hello, everyone. And we've got the boss himself, Danny. What's good? Go, 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 go. Danny is also asking, tell me about the new S22. Should I buy or should I not? Man, Danny, I wish I had a crystal ball to see into the future, but if it's going to be the same time as they announced with the S21 series on the 14th of January, we are not that far off. So we'll see. If you're coming from an S20, I guess it is rightfully so that you should be buying the S22. Pavan, it says show the product with some light and clear view. Presentation of the product must be improved. We'll not sure what you're referring to that in that sense, but yeah, we will see. Cool. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes, as I like to call it, and move over onto our first article. Oh no, I've lost the screen. Dear. There we go. We've got it. We've got it. Hey, live streams are like that, man. Live streams are like that. Let's bring this forward. And then we'll move this here. Then we will take our time to digest and go through. You've got me for somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. An absolute hour. And yeah, be sure to answer any questions that you have in the best capacity that we've got on your SamMobile Weekly. And let us know if you prefer it in the live stream form. We'll try and make it as high quality as possible for you, or in the short form video roundup that we do on a weekly basis. Kind of like a live stream. Makes it a bit more informal and a bit more personal. And I can hear the ice cream man right now when I'm streaming. Wrong time, ice cream man. Wrong time, ice cream man. Be sure to share it out. Now, we've got our first article we're going to digest and break down, which you absolutely will find on SamMobile.com. And we've got one of our writers, Miha, thank you very much. And this was posted on the 19th of August 2021, which was technically yesterday on a Thursday. And this is in reference to the S22 series, which we are guessing by prediction. We want to put it out there. We don't know anything in that sense, right? What we're thinking is just based on what we've got and we're working with. But yes, we've got the S21 Ultra here. Love this device. And it's saying that the S22 Ultra might not bring a massive camera update at all. Okay, Samsung is expected to stick to its January launch window for the Galaxy S series, which means that the S22 lineup should be less than half a year away. Absolutely. We are going to be practically in September, no time soon. Make no mistake, rumors pertaining to the upcoming flagship and especially its camera setup have been floating around for a few months now, exploring various possible outcomes. But according to a new report from our colleagues over at Galaxy Club, go follow them, the S22 Ultra's camera setup might not be all that different to the S21 Ultra after all. Now, again, highly recommend that you go and watch and actually read this article in full detail. Nothing too much in depth, but it says reportedly it will be equipped with 2 telephoto sensors, as we have before, with a resolution of 10 megapixels a pop. One telephoto shooter will be capable of the 10x optical zoom and 3x optical zoom, so same as the predecessor. And much of the same setup, perhaps continuous zoom potentially. Sources are confident that the zoom technology is going to be similar or near enough the same to the S21 Ultra. No other additional information. And then in terms of as standard, you should really be getting your improved triple camera setup with the main primary shooter going down to 50 megapixels instead of 108, 12 megapixel ultra wide. And that's for the standard S22 and S22 Plus. Right. I'll come back to the chat as we do. But this is interesting. I personally think, and I think we were just discussing in the team, the S22, the S21 Ultra, I think what we go through in terms of hardware iterations and upgrades is at least 2 to 3 generations. What I'm suspecting potentially is that we might be getting Gorilla Glass DX. We might be getting a better glass coating. That's something that Samsung did in terms of the approach to the Flip 3 as well as to the Fold 3 in terms of the glass coating with DX and DX Plus. So I'm guessing maybe they're going to make the optics clearer for better scratch resistance, less glaring, more light intake, keep the sensors the same. But I think we can all say that the hardware is important, and I think they've done a great upgrade to what they did with the S20 Ultra series, with adding another, basically the lessons they learned from the S20 Ultra to the Note 20 Ultra. They took it into the S21 Ultra and improved it by adding that extra additional mid-range zoom, which just wasn't there for the Note S20 Ultra as well as the Note 20 Ultra. And in fact, the Note 20 Ultra's optical zoom was actually lower. So it's good to see that. So I don't personally think, and I don't think us at SamMobile, the team, actually believe that the hardware needs to be better. What we obviously want to see is better optics in terms of the coating and whatnot. And potentially also what we'd want to see is better processing, right? I personally found that when using the S21 Ultra, and I do a lot of camera comparisons on my personal stuff and whatnot, the camera UI is where it taxes the camera the most. And what I notice is, what's a great feature about the Samsung cameras is when you're recording in video, it's one of only camera systems that allow you to switch from the main camera sensor to the front camera sensor. Most other manufacturers don't allow you to actually switch from the main to the selfie when you're recording in camera, which is great. But I noticed that within that flip transition, there is an audio interruption by a split second. So I think there's things in terms of processing, right? Just making the UI just a bit faster, processing time a bit faster, shutter speed a bit faster. I think just the overall speed of processing when you're using a camera UI to be faster. And then just the overall pipeline in terms of the ISP, the image signal processor, just being a bit more refined and just being a bit more faster, right? I think that's really the important thing. I don't believe having to upgrade the camera hardware for the sake of upgrading is really needed in that sense, right? So personally, I think if that will be the case for the S22 Ultra, I wouldn't necessarily be disappointed. No, I don't think us at SamMobile will necessarily be disappointed, so long as Samsung do the necessary things to refine it and make the process of using it much quicker, much smoother, much more efficient, and also draw as much end result performance out of it as possible. And we always say in terms of working with social apps as well, and just that improving as time goes more and more and more. So I think that is just a quick take on it. We've got 3 other topics that we just want to dive through, and we will have to wait and see. If we're sticking to the same yearly cycle, then we should be expecting potentially the S22 series mid January 2022. Yeah, that's our take on what the potential upgrades for the S22 Ultra cameras could be. And we are back into the comment section, people. And we've got Manu says, what about the A52 5G in India? Not too sure in that sense. Probably get more information next time. What about Samsung in the Indian market? I believe Samsung are doing okay, near enough there. And shout out to you. Shout out to you. So yeah, that is the first article out of the way. Definitely, as Danny says, buy SamMobile Premium for no ads. We recommend it if you're on SamMobile on a regular basis, man. The no ads service is good. Definitely do recommend it. And when you go there, you do have all the stuff to go through in terms of whatever prizes or giveaways and special deals that we have on there as well. Now, next topic is pretty much in regards to the A52s. Now, got the A52 in-house in what is known as awesome blue. I always find it interesting how they call the names of the colors and whatnot. We've got Danny who says, do you think the S22 will be a smart buy for S21 owners? Generally speaking, no. I like to always say, generally speaking, yearly upgrades are very far and few in between. If you take away us that are privileged to give you early coverage and whatnot, you really should not be upgrading every year. You really shouldn't. But what is good about Samsung is one, their carrier availability across multiple markets is very good, because you have to see how people acquire their devices. How do they buy their devices? How do they get their devices in hand? And it's usually through monthly payments for these premium contracts, and these premium phones never really bought cash outright. So it's availability, trading, and incentives. That usually tends to be Samsung's strong suit to do that. And unless they pull a special feeling to the devices, then potentially it could be viable, right? It could be viable. But generally speaking, probably not. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think we've got a good portfolio of S20 customers, and especially S20, S10 series customers that are still willing to upgrade, and it might be viable for them. You tend to see people really eager to upgrade a year after, once they're very, very enthusiastic about these devices. They're on yearly upgrade plans with their carriers like myself. Usually you tend to also find that with usual people, they will upgrade every 2 years, maybe pass that phone down. And the ones that really want to get the longevity on, maybe do 2 years of their contract, have a year of just their service plan only without paying for the phone, they will go for 3 years. So that will be my advice in that sense. Can you use the YouTube app on a Galaxy Watch 4 with Wear OS 3? I'm not too sure. I've yet to test that. Once our review comes out, we'll see app compatibility soon. So be on the watch for that. Let's switch over to browser on the next article. My slight American accent came out there. I apologize. I apologize. But we have, again, with the breaking news of the Samsung Galaxy A52s with enough power to demolish the rivals. Oh, that's a big title statement, mate. Like that. I like that. Galaxy A52s is ready to leave the realms of leaks and rumors behind, which we love. Samsung has officially announced the Galaxy A52s moments ago and unveiled everything there will be to know of the new spin-off device, except for pricing and availability details. Okay, sounds like an episode of What If. This was posted on the 17th of August, which is Tuesday. As far as the phone itself is concerned, the A52s 5G is essentially the same as the non-Galaxy A52 5G, except for one big difference. It's equipped with a 6nm Snapdragon 778G, the G usually standing for gaming, 5G chipset instead of the Snapdragon 750, giving a big performance boost over the standard model and mid-range rival. Thank goodness. Just say. Snapdragon 778 5G solution is roughly half a year newer and was built on a smaller manufacturing process, meaning it has more transistors and it's more energy efficient than the Snapdragon 750G, all while increasing performance. The GPU is also paired with a better Adreno 4642L graphics chip instead of the Adreno 619. The same mid-range phone as before, only more powerful, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. It's an S recycle. What you are getting is the new chipset, as well as obviously the 6.5-inch flat full high definition plus Super AMOLED Infinity I. Please tell me we're back. Please tell me we are back. Sometimes this is the gift and the curse of live shows. So apologies. Where is the article? Where's the article? And same camera array, 64 megapixel main camera, f1.8 with optical image stabilization. And you've got the 12 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel depth and macro photography. and 32 megapixel selfie with ingress protection 67, IP67 for 1 meter up to 30 minutes in fresh water and dust resistance as well. It is coming in 4 colors, which is awesome: black, mint, violet, and white. Hey, what did they do with the awesome blue? Bring back the awesome blue. Bring back petitioning for awesome blue to come back. Petitioning for awesome blue to come back. Now, I'm gonna give my personal take. If Danny comes after me, boy, I'll have it out with him. Right? I will hold my ground. I am so glad they've done the chipset upgrade. My goodness. This was one of the issues I had with the A52 5G. I just felt like the 750G just was not keeping up. And it was just some days, no problems. Certain situations, it would just bog down. And what I do like about this, you can tell Samsung pays attention. They've been watching and they know that maybe that's where they missed it. Everything else is right on it in terms of the ingress protection, high refresh rate, resolution of the display type, so many different things. Headphone port being in there, micro SD, dual SIM, name it, right? I've actually tested the camera personally, and the camera actually is the part I thought was going to be underwhelming, but I think it's really good for what it is. Oh my, the chipset. So I'm glad they've been able to do this, and hopefully we get more details in terms of availability, pricing, um, and all the benefits that come with that as well. But overall, this is good. This is good. If they can potentially, watch the pronunciation. I'm going to get called out for my pronunciation. I'll tell you that. If they can potentially, um, if they can potentially get more details on on the availability going forward, then yeah, that would be great. Sorry, just messages coming in. That would be great to see where we're going to be in terms of the A52s. But this is good. This is good. This is lovely to see. It shows that the main Achilles heel has been tackled, and we should be getting better performance and better efficiency since it's on 6 nanometers and it's a more powerful chipset. That is the official announcement of the A52s. More details and availability, definitely be sure to check it out on SamMobile.com. Now, who do we have? So, what about the Note 22? When is it coming? Please tell me. Again, we have no details on any future releases. Any updates, definitely be on SamMobile.com so you can keep up with the news of what's happening in the world of Samsung daily. And if you hear anything, it will be from SamMobile.com. Danny has answered the question. He has stated that no YouTube application on the Watch 4. There is your answer. The man has been using the Watch 4 in a Watch 4 Classic, so of course he will be the guy to let you know what is the get to know. We have got Mr. Max J himself. What's up, Max? What is good, guys? We are good. Welcome to Weekly Roundup Show live on Sam Mobile. To let us know if you prefer it as a live show or as the weekly video, but kind of digging the live show, makes it a bit informal, gives a personal touch. We can engage with you, and then we can really wrap it up and go from there. Kalad says, okay, sir, thank you. Appreciate that. Not a problem. That is article number 2, punched out and done. We are on a roll, people. We are on a roll. Right, all right, all right, all right. Don't know if the stream is stuttering, people. Apologies. I think we're back. Sorry. We'll jump onto article number 3 and keep the show going. Let's see. Let's see. We should hopefully be getting a smoother experience at the minute. I hope we are. Just testing it. Slight teething problems, but this is our first live stream show in ages, so bear with us as we run through and we get it done. Bum 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 bum. Mm. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is it not coming through? It was going so well. I feel like we've frozen. Please tell me we're back. Yep, we are back. That's fine. That's fine. Apologies. Apologies. It's weird. 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 Right. Wishlist time. Do, 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 do. So we are on to what we want from the Z Fold 4 already. All right, why not? Let's run this. Let's run this. So if you haven't watched our hands-on with the Z Fold 3, definitely go watch it out. Managed to get to a closed meeting in terms of getting hands-on with all the new products. We did 5 videos on them, which was on a Fold 3, Flip 3, Watch 4, Watch 4 Classic, and Buds 2. Watch out for the full reviews coming to SamMobile very soon. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. But yeah, already we have one of our writers, Asif. This was posted on Wednesday, the 18th. And it says, Z Fold 3 who? We already have a Z Fold 4 wish list. My goodness, we don't mess about. And it says the Galaxy Z Fold 3 brings a lot of improvements to the Fold 2. That's true. Stronger, sleeker build, IPX water rating for resistance, a faster processor, under display camera for the selfie in the display. And a lot amongst other things. Samsung with their Fold 4. Here's our wish list. A telephoto camera with at least 3x optical zoom. Definitely, man. The fact that it's on ×2, I believe that ×2 zoom is still from the S10 series. Even with being a foldable screen, telephoto cameras are great for quickly snapping up pictures and videos. Interesting, useful up to ×5. 10x periscope used on the S20 Ultra as well as the S21 Ultra. However, Z is definitely have a telephoto for at least 3x zoom, just like what you have with the Plus. Better under display camera, 4 megapixels, and the difference between the 10 megapixels on a regular one is there. Also improve how the display area covering for under this appears. The display camera on the Z Flip 3 can easily be spotted in comparison to other manufacturers like the ZTE Axon 35G, as well as the Xiaomi Mi Mix 4, and also a wider cover display. Yes. And also dedicated S Pen silo. Ooh, that's a touchy subject. It's great to see 120 hertz. However, we do need it a bit wider. And also S Pen compatibility for the cover display. Yeah, did notice that from the jump. I did notice that from the jump. Less visible screen crease. Ooh, big ambitions. Big ambitions. So yeah, we'll definitely say watch. So yeah, we'll go through that. Telephoto zoom camera. Better under display selfie. wider cover display with a silo for the S Pen and S Pen compatibility for the cover display and less visible crease. Wow. Cool. Now, I'm a big fold user. I'm foldable all the things. Loved the Z Fold 2 or Z Fold 2 for the rest of you. But this bad boy is part of the future. But a Fold 3, yeah, great advancements. Great advancements. But that wish list, I think, is more than reasonable. And I think that wish list is really for Fold 2 users. I think the Fold 3 was there as a device for Fold 1 users or first time Fold users, personally. As a Fold 2 user, these upgrades and refinements are great. Even the addition of things like having proper dual SIM in there with 2 nano SIMs, as well as still having support for embedded SIM, eSIM is great. But these ones are reasonable. To have 2x optical zoom, that is near enough S9 and S10 territory. And even for it being a foldable device, yeah, we kind of need a bit more zoom. Kind of need a bit more zoom. The under display camera is a great addition. Love that. Love that. But we just want it to get to a point where it's 10 megapixels. We can still record 4K UHD video. It's less visible and just better quality, of course. The competition, but it's the first to see under a foldable. So let's give Samsung a lot of credit here. I really want that to be sunk in that sense. The S Pen. Now, watch out for a video next week. It's going to be another commentary one just to give a preview on that. But a wider cover display, yes. We need it to be the same aspect ratios, at least of what you find on the Z Flip 3, as in 22 by 9, or 21 by 9, or 20 by 9. We need it somewhere between 20 to 22 by 9. If it means reshaping the form factor of the Fold 4, yes, please do it. Or if it means you just got to give us a Fold XL, we did an article about that, SamMobile.com, obviously, please do. But that outer cover display does need to be wider. And again, with the S Pen support, it's something I did notice that the cover display did not have S Pen support, which, yeah, kind of needs it for parity. And on top of that, not that it's a bad thing, but it looks like you couldn't separate the refresh rate as well. Less visible crease. Yeah, that's a tough cookie. That is a tough cookie. That is a tough cookie. But yeah, I think once we get to, I'm going to be generous to say, once we get to Generation 5, that crease needs to start being ironed out, literally. Well, maybe I've got creases on my top. Who knows? But same method, I guess. That was a bad joke, but realize it from there. You get that from me. I tangent and joke when I can. But I think these will make it so much more justifiable, especially for Fold 2 users. What do you think? But that's our wish list. We might transform that into a video. Who knows? I'll ask Danny. But that's our take on our wish list of what we would want in the Z Fold 4. August seems far away, but I promise you, time does come very quickly. Let's wait and see. And back to the comment section, people. Hope you are enjoying our first show back on the live. Hopefully, there will be hosting as well. Now, Kirsten, what is your main device? At the minute, it is the S21 Ultra, this bad boy. I do have the S21 Plus here, which is actually my favorite, but it's living in this nice speaking case because there is an accident behind here that I don't want people to see, unfortunately. But my favorite phone of all time is Fold 2. Hopefully that answers your question, Kirsten. We are on the home stretch, people. We are on the home stretch. Give us your feedback. Replay crew, watch it. Drop your comments below. And let us know your thoughts on what we could do better. This is our first time back. Slight technical glitches, but we'll iron it out as we go. And hopefully we'll get some appearances here. And hopefully we will get some on-camera appearances soon. Plans to go see the guys over in Amsterdam as well as anywhere else. And we'll see what we can work with and do with that. And we are on the final frontier. And adverts. Yes, ads. Ads are a very touchy subject because it's just such a good supplementary way for companies on all facets to make money. Simple as that. But I think there is a bare principle of having a non-ad based service at a certain price point. We at SamMobile do offer that on SamMobile.com. If you subscribe, no ads on the website, of course. But you spend money on an ultra premium device as such, don't really expect to be seeing ads. Well, Samsung seem to hear and seem to be listening and seem to be responding. And this article here, brought to you by Adman himself, posted on the 18th. Definitely go check it out on SamMobile.com. Samsung confirms it is getting rid of ads in its apps this year. It took a lot of people by surprise when ads started appearing on some Samsung stock apps like music, themes, Samsung Pay, and weather. Even those who bought the most expensive smartphones were not spared. Oh, dread. Imagine spending over $1,200 on an S22 Ultra and still seeing ads. Ouch. Naturally, users were not happy, rightfully so. Very vocal, called Samsung to remove ads following comments made by Samsung's company hinting that this might happen. Samsung has now confirmed it will be removing ads this year. Boom. See? Making noise and complaining goes far when it needs to. The company has now issued an official statement in regards to it, and Samsung has made the decision to cease advertising on proprietary apps, including Samsung Weather Pay as well as Samsung Theme. And they said that they value customers' feedback and will continue to commit and provide them with the best possible experience on Galaxy services and devices. Samsung hasn't given a firm date, and this update is going to be delivered. Chances are it will be on the next update, which won't be One UI 3.1.1, but it will bring. Short and sweet. Definitely go check this out. It's a very, very interesting take. By principle, Samsung, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for removing ads on our stock apps. I think it's safe to say that it shouldn't be done. Just saying. We get it. Big business like yourself, worldwide, the teams that you have, you need the income. But by principle, man, these devices are bank. They're money. So great to see that you listen to the feedback. Hopefully you can give us like a firm confirmation on when this will happen in terms of the OTA updates. But it's good to see that they will not be putting ads in there. Very good to see they'll not be putting. I mean, spending what is the equivalent over £1,000, dollars, or euros equivalency for an S21 Ultra to be getting ads on specific apps that are native, yeah, kind of leaves a bit of a sour taste in the mouth. But we love to see it. We love to see them listening. We love to see them taking on feedback. We love seeing them taking on the value of their user base when it comes to having the right experience, when it comes to no ads by principle, especially at the price point. So yeah, definitely good to see. We'll look forward to it. Hopefully we'll see Samsung give like a concrete date on when that will be. That is Samsung removing ads of their native stock apps. Definitely go check it out. SamMobile.com. Back into the chat, people. Oh, we are wrapping up the show. Those are your 4 hot topics on SamMobile.com. Definitely a lot of hard work goes onto the website. Great writers on there. And you get daily updates on, devices that get security updates for the month, what updates that they've gotten. So definitely, man, great way to keep up in the world of everything that is Samsung Mobile. If you do have any questions, definitely fire them now. Well, we've got another 5 minutes or so before we close out the show. And we will aim to do our best to do this every Friday. And as I'm based in the UK, potentially, hopefully, unless slightly later, somewhere between 6 p.m., 6:30 at the moment, British summertime BST, or GMT +1, or GMT once daylight saving kicks in. But we will keep you posted and we'll schedule it. Not to worry, we'll keep you posted. But yeah, any questions? Fire away. Fire away. It's been a great show, I would say. Not perfect, great show. The internet can be an enemy of progress, as powerful as it is and as useful as it is. The interwebs. Some might say get a better ISP. All right, all right, all right. Thank you for all that have tuned in tonight. Really, really appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, whether it's the morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, we really do appreciate you tuning in to the weekly roundup live on the 20th of August 2021 on Sam Mobile TV. We went through the topics: the potential S22 Ultra camera upgrades, the official unveiling of the Galaxy A52s, our Z Fold 4 wish list already, damn, and Samsung removing ads from their stock native apps, which is great to see. 2 more minutes and we're closing out the show. So feel free, if you do have any questions, to fire away, and I will be sure to answer in the comments section below. Boom. Whew, I think that pretty much sums it up. Make sure you do follow us on all the social platforms as well, on Twitter, on Instagram, and many more places to come as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss any future streams as well as any future videos on Sam Mobile. We have a lot lined up for you, so make sure you tuned in. We've got a slew of content coming your way, no doubt. Make sure you follow me on socials as well, on Twitter at Lover of Tech BA, and I'll be sure to engage with you. Hope you're all safe during this time, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.